Shalom, shalom, Israel. Coming back at you with another lesson. Lord willing, this is edifying. First off, giving all praise, all honor, all glories to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Ruach Kodash. Double honors to the apostle and the elder bishops of Great Millstone and all the teachers out there pushing this word and truth with truth and sincerity, especially now risking your lives to do so. May you be the elect. Shalom to all the Akim and Akwath out there listening and learning. You Israelites, so-called Negroes, Hispanic, Native, and Seminole Indians, who are the true children of Israel, as well as you speckled bird, Israelite foreigners, the Israelites that look like, act like, and take on the customs of all these heathen nations. So to you, I say Shalom. This lesson is brought to you by the Spirit and the power of Yahweh, by Hashem Yahweh Shai. Yahweh being the true name of our Father, the God of the Bible, the God of the Israelites, by Hashem meaning in the name, and Yahweh Shai being the only begotten Son of Yahweh, who the world ignorantly calls by the name of JC. This lesson is titled, Life's a Test, Study and Pass It. Right? Life is a test, study and pass it. It's an acronym that's been known in the world for a long time. Something that we read from. We also call it our sword. The world knows it as Bible. Okay? The world made an acronym, right, of the word Bible. And it is basic instructions before leaving Earth. It's pretty clever, right? Well, there is some truth to that. Salakia, I take that back. There's a lot of truth to that. There's a lot of truth to that. On the other hand, the only ones that are going to pass the test are of the elect, right? The hopeful elect are the ones that's going to do that. They're the only ones attending class. They're the only ones not messing around while a teacher is giving instruction. Because we know if we don't, we in trouble with the principal. All right? Principal being Yahweh. Our teacher is Yahweh Shai. And if you call yourself a man of the Lord, right, a daughter of Zion, you're a pupil. Right? You trying to make good marks. You're trying to please your parents. In this case, pleasing Yahweh Yahweh Shai. All right? Now, some people have good study habits, some don't. Some people read well, some don't. Some have perfect attendance, some don't. Okay? Now, also, with that being said, we all have things that make us happy, things that make us mad, things that upset us, things that may test your patience, so on and so forth. Yahweh Shai Shai knows all these things. Right? So what does he do? Okay. You excelled in math. You excelled in reading. You're not so good in social studies. So what do? You sharpen up your skills in the social studies. You still attend to your reading and your math, of course, but you sharpen up, in social, your history or something, whatever course it may be. It's the same thing in the world. If you know you don't have a lot of patience, the Lord is going to put a lot of tests in front of you so you can keep improving on your patience. He knows you're not a very good reader. He's going to have it to where you are going to be reading until you excel in reading. Okay? And of course, as always, brush up on everything else. All right? But that's pretty much the whole point of this lesson. We're going to get right into it. Life is a test. Study and pass it. Romans 15:4. For whatsoever things were written aforetime were written for our learning, that we, through patience and comfort of the scriptures, might have hope. All right? That's different accounts. Oh, man. I feel like I'm going to lose everything in this world, and I'm not really sure how I should feel about that. Is this a good thing? Is it a bad thing? Why don't you go read the account of Job? Look what happened to him. There was an incident. This woman tried to accuse me of this and that, and when that happened, I got thrown in jail. What should I do about that? How should I feel about that? Well, why don't you go read about what happened to Joseph with Potiphar and his wife? See what the outcome was at. Okay? Point being, all right, everything that you may need to know about something is all in the scriptures. There's different accounts, there's different precepts, all right, that you can look up, read upon, go into words. Okay? You basically want to engulf yourself in the word. Rather it be listening to lessons, reading. I like to do a lot of reading. You know, you know, especially when my son leaves. When his mama come pick him up, I get a little excited. It's like how a child feels when it's the night before. What they dwell in, delve in, should I say, Christmas. That whole, oh yeah, tomorrow's the day I can open up all these gifts. That's how I feel when he goes home, because now I know my place is going to be absolutely silent, and I can read and not be drowned out by the sound of the TV or him playing or whatever kind of noise is in the background. I can sit and read. All right. Circling back to what we're speaking on. All right. When you engulf yourself in the word, you get inspired. Right. You get encouraged. You get lifted up. You get built up. Okay. The mighty brother Murph, right? The bishop of the Chicago camp, the branch of Chicago. This brother work out, man. Big swole brother, man. I would not want to be on the receiving end when a fist is being thrown. I'll put it that way. Now, how does he get like that? How did he get like that? Consistency. Constantly working out. Increasing his weights. I don't really know his routine, but that's pretty much the gist of how you work out. That's how you get swole. Same thing with the word. Constantly reading. Constantly studying. Right? You want to get swole with this word? Well, it's up to you how many reps you put in. Right? Now, once again, not everybody has good study habits. Not everybody can read well. But when you make that effort, the Lord, and you pray to the Lord to increase, right? To give you that increase. Lord, I need help with this. Lord, I need help with that. Lord, I need help with that. I want help with this. Babu Kusha, Babu Kusha, Babu Kusha. The Lord going to give it to you, especially if you're sincere with it. He's going to help you. All right? But point being, everything that we need to know is here in the scriptures. This is our study guide. Again, basic instructions before leaving earth. All right? Again, Romans 15:4, for whatsoever things were written aforetime, right, before, were written for our learning. Learn from others' mistakes, right? Learn from others' conquerings, right? How do I attain to that? Oh, okay, he did that. Okay, so I know not to do that. You see? Were written for our learning, that we through patience, gotta have patience, right? You go ahead and try to maneuver through some things when you upset. It's kind of hard to do when you flustered. Now go ahead and do that same thing with a calm, patient mind. A whole lot smoother, a whole lot easier. Through patience and comfort of the scriptures. Ain't no need to freak out. Ain't no need to be upset. We have the comforter. We have the scriptures. We have Yahweh Shai, man. Through Yahweh. Okay? Patience and comfort of the scriptures might have hope. You got to attain to these words, man. Okay? 2 Timothy. Let me put a little gap in here. Salakia. 2 Timothy 2:15. Study to show thyself approved unto the Most High. You want to try to make that principal list, that dean's list. Putting in the work. Okay? This is the whole point. This is the whole duty of man, is to serve Yahweh Bashem Yahushai. Putting in the work. Do what you must. Attend class. Crack open that book. Read. Look up words. Watch other lessons. Come out to the line. Oh, you messed up on the test? You messed up on a lesson? Another teacher correct you on it? Take the correction. Don't get bent, don't get upset, don't backbite. Take the correction. You want to be if you're aspiring to be a teacher, if you aspire to be a man of the Lord, you're going to take the correction. You're going to correct yourself, and you're going to carry on. You're going to learn from that mistake. Why? For whatsoever things were written aforetime were written for our learning. It's the same thing. When somebody correct you, that's a man of the Lord. If they correct you, take that and learn from that. Carry on. Written for our learning. Okay? 2 Timothy 2:15, study to show thyself approved unto the Most High, a workman that needeth not to be ashamed, rightly dividing the word of truth. Because you don't want to do it all jacked up. There's already a whole lot of other so-called Israelite camps out in the world that's not doing that. The whole world is knowing that Great Millstone, also known as GMS, has the truth. And so we have to rightly divide the word of truth. Because these other camps are not doing it. Clearly they are what? Not studying. They're not reading. Okay? James 1, and I'm going to read 13 through 15. Let no man say, when he is tempted, I am tempted of the Most High. All right? So again, life being a test. You know you don't have a whole lot of patience, but the Lord keep putting tests in front of you to test your patience. And you constantly keep going off. You can't say that the Most High did that. You can't say that at all. He got let's say you got a thing for women. All right? And in this case, this person is a married woman. Constantly being in your circumference, so to say. All right? And she constantly flirting with you, trying to. The Lord know you have a thing with women. Now you starting to have some thoughts in your mind. You can't say that the Lord did that. He's putting this test in front of you that you are supposed to pass. So if you fail that test, that's on you. You the one not thinking about these scriptures. You don't have these scriptures on your mind. Because if you did, hey, sin would flee from you. All right? James 1:13 again, let no man say when he is tempted, I am tempted of the Most High. For the Most High cannot be tempted with evil, neither tempteth he any man. But every man, verse 14, but every man is tempted when he is drawn away of his own lust and enticed. Verse 15, then when lust hath conceived, it bringeth forth sin, and sin, when it is finished, bringeth forth death. There's a process. Basically, strike one, warning. This is another strike. That's another warning. Don't get to death. Because hey, look, first time, okay, mistake, repent. You go back to it again, that's not a mistake. That's not an accident. You wanted to do it this time. All right? Third time, you just couldn't help yourself. Now, could you? Or could you? Understand that? Which leads me 1 Corinthians 10:13. There have no temptation taken you but such as is common to man. But the Most High is faithful, who will not suffer you to be tempted above that ye are able, but will with the temptation also make a way to escape that ye may be able to bear it. He's not going to put more on your plate than you can handle. Whatever he puts in your way to either improve you, all right, or to sharpen up on, put it that way, to sharpen your sword, it's to better you. It's to make you better. It's to build you up. Now, if you don't take that and you don't see it in that way, then yeah, sin lieth at the door. Life is a test. He knows what your strengths are, and he knows what your weaknesses are. You have to know what your strengths and your weaknesses are. Continuously sharpen your strengths, but drastically work on your weaknesses. And that's pretty much the point. All right. Lord willing, this is edifying, giving all praise, all honor, all glories to Yahweh, Bahashim Yahweh Shai, Bahashim Rakakwadash. Double honors to the apostles and elder bishops of Great Millstone and all the teachers out there pushing this word and truth with truth and sincerity, especially in our words, give lives to do so. May you be of the elect. Stay prayed up, repent, not just for this lifetime, but your past lives as well. Abab Abal, Kwam Yasharala Shalom.